I don't want to look like a loser right now, but everyone saw I was better than Justin that fight, but the UFC wanted him to win. The lad smashed my eye with his finger. I had to play all of the rounds with a broken eye, which is not fair.
That Scouser does not get knocked out.
Hold up.
My God.
I saw what happened, and I won't let it slide. It's not the first time Justin will do such a cheap tricks with poking eyes like those. His fight against Paddy will be his last aim. UFC is only for the real fighters, not the cheater.
Paddy's heart.
Oh, bro.
The grit of this kid. I don't care that he lost the fight. He comes back and murders like most guys.
Yeah.
Like anyone that doesn't have the grit. Like obviously everyone, like myself and everybody else, is worried about how much a fight like this takes out of you, but he's super young.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I think he's young enough to bounce back from a fight like this and to turn it into a superpower moving forward. Because not many people survive Gaethje the way he does, the way he did, or like have moments of greatness late in the fight after taking the hits that he took.
It was almost like he understood the assignment. We're on Paramount. There's a new network. There are going to be new fans. We need to introduce them to what the UFC is. I think after watching that, everybody that was tuned in are going to be lifelong fans of the UFC. Because on the special nights, there is not a sport in the world that can compare to the UFC. And tonight we have one of those special nights.
I just felt like I did enough. I just felt like I did enough to get the job done. Paddy is getting the beat out of him right now, it looks like. Jesus, this might not end well.
He delivered in the main event, capped off with a war. Just give us your thoughts on Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett delivering a 5-round battle.
Yeah, I mean, what a couple. So Paddy Pimblett at the weigh-ins yesterday says, I'm going to knock this motherfucker out tomorrow. And I was like, that's interesting. And he never abandoned that game plan. Even when, he got dropped a couple times, I kept waiting for him. I'm like, he's eventually going to have to shoot and try to submit him. Now, I didn't know Paddy Pimblett had a chin like that till tonight. And, absolute dogfight in a war, and much respect to both guys.
We haven't seen Justin yet, so we don't know what his status is physically. But, I mean, is the interim, is the unification fight have to be next? Or is there a case if he's hurt and needs to be out for a while?
Apparently he's 100%. So we sent Paddy Pimblett straight to the hospital, and then we're going to send Gaethje too. And Gaethje's like, believe me, I've been in plenty of wars. I'm good. So as far as we know right now, he's out.
The fight starts at a blistering pace, and right away it's clear Justin Gaethje has no intention of letting Paddy Pimblett breathe. From the opening seconds, Gaethje stalks forward, cutting off the cage and forcing Paddy into uncomfortable angles. There's no feeling out process, no respect given. Gaethje fires heavy leg kicks early, each one thudding into Paddy's lead leg and slowly taking away his movement. Pimblett tries to bounce, to stay light on his feet, but the pressure is relentless and constant.
I'm here with the highlight. One of the best they ever do, ladies and gentlemen. Justin, you publicly said this is the last champion of your career. You want to go out with the title. Give us your thoughts on what tomorrow night means to you.
Oh, it means everything. I've committed my whole life to this, and I think every fight's the biggest, but this is the biggest fight of my life. I cannot wait to carry the stars and stripes on my back and represent this country like it should be represented.
As the minutes pass, the fight begins to take on a rough, gritty tone. Gaethje turns every exchange into a dogfight. In the clinch, he leans heavily, pressing his forearm into Paddy's face, using his head position to grind him down.
You saw him do it to Michael Chandler. He's taken on the highlight, Justin Gaethje. 26 wins, 5 losses, 20 KOs. The dude fucking KOs people. Early on, he'd calf kick the fuck out of people. He'd calf kick people where they couldn't take it anymore. He had many TKOs from calf kicks alone. The guy is just a dense fucking ball of muscle, built for fighting, 37 years old now. He's crumpled people with his left hook. He's crumpled people with his right hand. Paddy Pimblett is gonna have to be very careful throwing his flurries on Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje will sit down and rip a left hook, or sit down, drop his head, and launch a right hand. That's Justin Gaethje's ways to win. He could KO Paddy.
There are moments where his fingers drift close to the fence, subtle grabs that help him stay balanced while throwing shots. The referee issues warnings, but nothing changes. Gaethje keeps walking that fine line, knowing exactly how much he can get away with.
I'd love to see Justin Gaethje with the title around his waist. He earned it. Justin Gaethje's fought all these fucking monsters his whole goddamn career. Edson Barbosa, Donald Cerrone, Eddie Alvarez, Dustin Poirier, Habib, Michael Chandler, Charles Oliveira, Fiziev twice, Dustin Poirier again, Max Holloway. Like, holy shit. He's fought the elite. So I'd love to see Justin Gaethje get it done. If I had to put, fuck, this is hard. If someone gave me $10,000 to bet with and they said, hey, put it on who you think's gonna win. God. I'm gonna say 60-40. 60-40. 40% chance that Justin Gaethje knocks Paddy Pimblett out. Hits him on his chin. When Paddy Pimblett's flooring, hits him right on his fucking, hits him right on the scouser chin. Bunk. Gets dropped. 40% chance, I think. 60% chance this fight, Justin's not able to find him. It's a little bit, it's like a spastic, weird style. He's not able to find his chin.
Paddy starts showing frustration. He looks to the ref more than once, shaking his head after exchanges that feel questionable. In close range, Gaethje sneaks in short elbows and forearms.
Grappling. He's a very, very good at grappling. And I felt that he deviated from the game plan, meaning that if I was in his corner, you're gonna move one. He's got to keep his hands up here. I like the traditional look where you can move, you can elbow, you throw your right hand, right, left, high kick, push kick. You're just way more. This is standard. This is like the best option. But I still feel like he deviated from the game plan where I think he felt that he was going to be able to knock out Justin Gaethje, and I just don't think Paddy Pimblett has that torque. Not saying he can't do it, I just don't think he has the torque to knock out a guy like Justin Gaethje, who's been in wars with guys like Dustin Poirier, Max Holloway. Max Holloway's knocked him out. He's knocked out Dustin Poirier. He's been in wars with Eddie Alvarez. He's just been in a lot of wars on the feet. But when you look at some of the things that, you know, Habib did to Justin Gaethje.
Some landing clean, others brushing the line of legality. On the breaks, he throws late shots just fast enough to make it seem accidental. Each moment by itself might not seem like much.
Technical aspect to this entire game plan, okay? Gaethje was going to pressure fight him, walking down, guns blazing, turn it into a dogfight, and hopefully he outlasts Paddy, okay? This whole game plan is banking on the fact that he knows he can take more, he can deal more, and he can capitalize on it later in the fight. Okay, because and to be fair, he's got legs to walk with that because he's done it time and time again. And round 3, we saw him be like, okay, I'm gonna take this round off.
I'm gonna back up a little bit.
Dude, I'm gonna stay at mid range. I'm not gonna walk you down and just let you come back a little bit, try to build some energy. Right? And everyone was worried. Like honestly, I saw like a glint of disinterest from Gaethje. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it was weird. But then round 4 just puts his foot back on the pedal, maybe knowing he's got 2 rounds left. Bar fight Gaethje. It was Gaethje.
But together, they add up, slowly draining Paddy's focus and composure. Midway through the fight, the momentum is clearly shifting. Pimblett's output drops, not because he doesn't want to engage, but because Gaethje's tactics are breaking his rhythm. Every time Paddy tries to open up, he's met with a leg kick, a shove, or a dirty clinch exchange.
That guy, 37, but he's still that guy. He's still the violent highlight. So, yeah, but again, that kind of stuff is fuel. If you choose to use it as fuel, so he seems like he is.
What should Gaethje's approach to this fight be?
Fucking be Gaethje. Just be Gaethje. Be you. Do you. You know who you are, so don't let them tell you who you are. Show them who you are. Leg kicks is good, but don't start for leg kicks. Start off with his. Gaethje has a nice jab. He likes to stay in the mid range, so he'll be able to jab Paddy. But Paddy as well has. If he uses his jab well, he'll be fine. I think Paddy will be on the back foot first, and if he cracks Gaethje, then he'll be the one dictating the pace. But Gaethje will be the first one dictating the pace, in my opinion, in the first few exchanges or in the first round. Gaethje has to also be careful because Paddy hits hard. But Gaethje can eat him. Look, there's a reason Paddy's the favorite in this fight. Again, I'm just going to follow the script today. Today I'm following the script. Be a highlight. That's what I'm saying. So, and the highlight who doesn't get tired. So I think this is Paddy's biggest challenge yet. Perfect opponent, perfect fight for them. You know, old dog, new dog. And Gaethje, that was one of his last 3 fights against Poirier. Another highlight. You know, there's another one, another highlight against a beast in Barboza.
So the leg kicks from Gaethje too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, true. The stance. I didn't even think about that. This is what Gaethje used to, he still does it. The ones he did against Barboza, leg kick for leg kick. They were both battling. Well, Tony Ferguson as well. The way he handled him with the leg kicks, shit was gangster. Gaethje, I just like the style. Come forward. This is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be crazy.
Gaethje crowds him, smothers his punches, and makes the fight ugly. It's veteran savvy mixed with borderline tactics, and it's working perfectly. By the later rounds, the damage is visible. Paddy's leg is compromised, his movement stiff and predictable. Gaethje takes advantage, timing him with heavy hooks and brutal body shots. In the clinch, he continues to grind, pressing his weight, whispering trash, and keeping Pimblett mentally trapped.
Maybe where both of you doing that. Gonna make this fight really interesting and good. They're both gonna strike. I mean, for the most part, they're both gonna strike. It's like
2.5 rounds.
How many?
2.5 rounds over minus 115.
All right, listen. Again, we have a pretty good record here, but you know, I mess up once in a while. Yeah, I do. That's why it's gambling. But I like the over. I like the over. I mean, if Gaethje fights the perfect fight, you never know. You never know. But I know who the judges are probably favoring. Oh, did I say that? I'm sorry. It shouldn't be anything about that. It should just be about what goes on in the cage or in the ring. But I can't help myself but think about things that I see. So maybe, you know, Gaethje would really have to do a job, I think, to get it, which he could. But I think I probably favor Pimblett a little bit, but at the end of the day, if I had to put my bucks down.
Paddy fires back in bursts, but the spark from earlier rounds is fading fast. The crowd starts to react more loudly now, sensing both the dominance and the controversy. Every close exchange draws boos and cheers at the same time.
And with Paddy, if he can eat it, I can see Paddy catching Gaethje and maybe almost like a Oliveira fight, you know, catch Gaethje. Hurt Gaethje wobble, and then, you know, get to Gaethje's back or something, maybe sub him. You know what I mean? Like, Paddy is very well rounded. You know, he out wrestled wrestlers, he out grappled grapplers. He stands with you. You know, he doesn't care. He throws. You know, everybody be like, his chin is in the air. He takes shots. Yeah, he takes shots and he still walk forward. How long will that last? We don't know. And that's the question I have to this fight. Or what his reaction is going to be when Justin Gaethje catches him.
Some fans see a tough, old-school fighter doing whatever it takes to win. Others see a fight slipping into unfair territory. The referee stays involved, but the fight never truly resets. Gaethje controls the tempo, the space, and the chaos. In the final moments, Pimblett digs deep, trying to make one last push. He throws combinations, hoping to turn the tide, but Gaethje shuts him down with pressure and physicality.
For me, this is a flip-up, bro. I'm not surprised if any of these guys win, because I can see 2 clear paths to these guys winning. I can see Gaethje catching Paddy, you know, putting him down, finishing him. Then I can see Pimblett catching Paddy, Pimblett catching Gaethje, maybe knock him out or hurt him enough to where he can get a submission. You know, I think so. Paramount, the UFC did a really great really great job for putting this first Paramount card together. From the main card, the first main card fight, to the main event is sick. It's gonna be action-packed, and you fans are gonna love it. You know, the new fans are gonna love it. I mean, Gaethje is just violence. Paddy Pimblett doesn't run away from violence. It's gonna be a fun fight. Like I said, I don't know who to choose. I'm not choosing no one. I see both guys. I think this is a coin flip. I think whoever can endure the more damage is gonna win this one.
He pins him near the cage, lands short shots, and drains the clock. Whether through experience, intimidation, or bending the rules, Gaethje ensures there's no miracle comeback.
With that being said, let me get to the keys of victory for both these guys. When you look at Paddy Pimblett, keys of victory for Paddy Pimblett has got to be dynamic. We're starting to see Paddy Pimblett become more comfortable inside the octagon. So the key victory number one for Paddy Pimblett is be dynamic, meaning that if Justin Gaethje puts you against the cage, don't be scared to do a flying triangle. If Justin Gaethje tries to go for a dump, go for a Kimura, because 9 out of 10 times when he does that, he's able to turn it into something that favors him in the fight. Key victory number two, grapple. You know, when you look at Justin Gaethje's past fight, when people grapple him that have a good grappling ability, he seems to have hard times with grapplers, where people, you know, when people drop him, Charles Oliveira dropped him, he crossed the void, jumped on him, got his back, submitted him with a rear naked choke. You look when he fought Habib took him down, passed his guard, mounted him, got a triangle from top and rolled to his back. Now I feel like Paddy Pimblett has that grappling ability that can oppose some problems to Justin Gaethje.
When the final bell rings, the result feels inevitable, but the debate is just beginning. Gaethje walks away victorious, calm and unapologetic. Pimblett looks furious, convinced the fight was taken from him through tactics that crossed the line.
Fiziev fight ends up being a close decision where he builds as the fight goes on and starts breaking him in the third round. Both times that seemed to happen. But Fiziev took him down in round one. Pure striker Fiziev took him down in round one and had him in an inverted triangle. And had him there for a while. And I think he could have done a lot more work from that position if he kind of knew the position he was in. But it seemed like once Fiziev ended up there, he just started hitting the body a few times and then thought, I don't know where to progress from this position. If Pimblett ever ends up landing on Gaethje in like one of those precarious positions, it's going to be immediate, like a lat single triangle on the arm, wrench, go round to the back. It's going to be like a systematic jiu-jitsu difference that Oliveira had, but after dropping Gaethje in the first place, you know?
Fans flood social media instantly, arguing over whether this was a masterclass in fight IQ or a win built on cheating and referee leniency. One thing is undeniable, this wasn't a clean technical showcase. It was a brutal, messy battle where Justin Gaethje pushed the limits at every turn, and long after the cage empties, the question remains, did Gaethje simply outfight Paddy Pimblett, or did he cheat his way to victory by daring the system to stop him?